What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This week, Bree and I are starting 3 weeks of van life. We just picked up this van here in Salt Lake City from Mercedes-Benz Warner, and we're gonna be living out of this thing, Bree, me, and the 2 pups for the next 3 weeks, touring through Idaho, Oregon, Washington, Montana, Wyoming. We're gonna be seeing some of the most beautiful places in the whole country and living out of this bad boy right here. So it's gonna be epic. Tonight we're gonna try and make it to Boise. So we'll see you on the road. Let's go. All right, it is about 11 p.m. We almost made it to Boise. Just getting too tired. Had to pull off the side of the road. We're parked right over here, literally in this fairgrounds parking lot. It's like an RV camp. So, first night of the van life, kicking it off in a random fairgrounds parking lot in Jerome, Idaho. So, we're exhausted. It's been a long day of driving, but we'll see you tomorrow. Lots of fun adventures coming up. Can't wait to get into it, but let's get some sleep first. We are in beautiful Bend, Oregon. We just grabbed some dinner from downtown, sat in this nice little park and ate, and now we're going for a little stroll. There's this duck pond. The dogs, obsessed with the ducks and the geese, but so beautiful. This is our first time to Bend, and it's gorgeous out here. It's like 70 degrees, tons of trees, rivers, ponds, mountains in the background. I could live here. Definitely live in Bend. What do you think?
I could live here.
It's nice. We've been here for less than an hour, and we've enjoyed it so far. We made it to our Airbnb here in Eugene late last night at like 9 o'clock. We basically went to bed as soon as we got here. Now the rest of the weekend, we are just chilling in Eugene. I'm here attending the track and field Olympic trials with Brooks. Basically, it's a giant national track meet of all the top track and field athletes in the US. They come here, the top runners from each category get to go to the Olympics in Paris later this summer. So we get to see the trials this weekend. Just did a 5K run with Brooks this morning, and we actually have a lot of free time to just kind of tour around Eugene, check things out. So it'll be a fun weekend. Very excited for it. But first, we're gonna grab some breakfast, and then might go do a trail run later. We are at Hendricks Park here in Eugene. Just Googled parks, and this one popped up, and it is absolutely gorgeous. These trees are huge. Just killing some time, exploring. Bree found some raspberries. I told her to eat it.
Don't want to risk it.
Pretty sure it's raspberry. We are officially leaving Eugene, Oregon. We're heading to the coast. Epic weekend here in Eugene with Brooks for the track and field Olympic trials. Had so much fun here. Group runs, got to meet Olympians, legendary runners, got to watch the trials. Epic time. Now we're heading to the coast, and this is where our road trip truly begins. So we'll see you over at the Pacific Ocean. Peace. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you a tour of our Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van built by Storyteller Overland. Let's first start on the outside, and I'll show you everything that we've got. First, we've got our bug net. There's a lot of bugs out here, so it's nice we can see through this. We can let airflow in even when the door's open. This drops down, and we can make all of our food here. There's an outlet here, so we plug in our hot plate here to make our food outside, which is great. We've got a ladder that goes up on the roof. We can actually post up chairs and sit up on the roof if we want. Back here, we've got this nice big storage box where we just keep shoes, dog food, kind of dirty stuff back here. Dog food's dirty. While we're back here, I'll show you this. This opens up. This is where we store everything, all of our coolers, bins, camping gear. This is an outdoor shower. We can hook up a hose right here, get outdoor shower. Inside the van, we've got a nice countertop. We've got a sink right here. Down here, we've got a mini fridge that actually holds surprisingly more than you would think. Over here, we've got all these pop-out drawers with our silverware, cooking utensils, all that good stuff. We've got a microwave up here. This is actually a lounge chair that pops up this way. You can sit in, hang out in, but we've converted it into a dog bed. So both the dogs hang out here, sleep here. Over here, this thing is super cool. This screen controls basically the whole van, the climate, so we can turn on the AC, set the temperature in here. Back here, we've got the bed. It does fold up if we want, but we've just kept it up the whole time. So that is the van tour. It is a small, but very well utilized space. Every square inch has something in it, basically, some way to use it. So it's efficient. It's a rolling house, basically. We've been living in it for the last like 8 days. We're gonna be in it for another 2 weeks almost. So that's the van tour. We've made it to the coast. It's very foggy out here, but we're outside of Florence, Oregon. The dogs are just going crazy on the beach. Koa's been to the ocean once. Magoo's never been to the ocean. They keep just rolling in the sand. I don't think they like the salt water, but they'll get used to it. Gorgeous out here though, so beautiful. I can't really see much with the fog, but it adds kind of a cool element to it. Oh, they're just loving it. Look at them, they're going crazy. All right, we are making our first ever meal in the van. We've got cheeseburgers here on the induction stovetop. There's like a table here that folds down on the outside of the van, which is nice. So you can stand outside and cook. It was a little chaotic at first, not gonna lie. There was a lot going on. Good morning. We slept in a casino parking lot in Florence, Oregon last night. One tip for anybody out there who does a lot of road tripping, tent camping, van camping, RV camping, whatever, you gotta get this app called iOverlander. It has been clutch so far. Basically, it's an app where you can filter tons of different like campsites. You can do like wild camping, RV camping, if they have hookups, if they have showers, bathrooms, whatever, anything you can think of regarding camping. We're gonna try and make it up to Lincoln City, Oregon today. It's about 2 hours up the coast, and we're just gonna kind of stop along the way, spend the whole day just stopping, hanging out along the coast. Boys are having a good time, Bree's having a good time, we're ready. It's gonna be a good day. We're in Newport, Oregon, this sweet little port town. I told Bree I wanted some oysters, and she found the nearest seafood restaurant, and here we are. We're gonna eat over here at this spot right here called Local Ocean. Get some fresh local seafood, some oysters. Beautiful though. We are at Yakina Lighthouse. Beautiful out here. There's this big old lighthouse up on the point, and then down here along the coast, there's tons of seals. So we're gonna go see if we can walk down and find some seals. They're so cute.
There are little baby seals over there sleeping.
Right there.
Little baby, they're huge.
Good morning. The pups and me are here at beautiful Devil Lake in Lincoln City, Oregon, right off the coast. The ocean is just like a couple miles away, but there's this huge freshwater lake right here. So we're just getting a little morning swim in. Good morning from the KOA here in Lincoln City, Oregon. We camped here last night. It's a wonderful little campground. We're making breakfast right now. We've got pancakes, bacon, eggs. I made some coffee earlier. Great start to the day. We're gonna drive up the coast today, and stay the night somewhere near Canon Beach. But we're gonna hit a trail run here in a few hours on the way up there, and just continuing to live it up here in van life. We're starting to get into a good flow of things. Took a couple days to like figure out where to put things, how to organize, how to kind of go about everything, but we're getting into a good rhythm, I think, now. So it makes more sense, but we're enjoying it. It's beautiful out here. Tell us how it is.
For the record, I'm allergic to dairy. I'm not supposed to eat it at all. But we can't pass on Tillamook.
How good cheese.
Better. She's delicious.
Oh my. We just left the Tillamook Creamery in Tillamook, Oregon. The cheese, I ate the last sample. We got to see how the cheese gets made. They also make ice cream and other dairy products. No raw milk, unfortunately. A little bummed there. But I did crush an entire flight of ice cream. And Brie cannot have dairy, but she did have a slice of cheese, and now her throat is itchy.
Itchy, it feels like someone's strangling me.
But they had sorbet, so a non-dairy option, which is great. So she had some sorbet.
I did.
Lots of kids everywhere, but it was neat to be in a cheese factory. Never done that before, so. Now, we're heading further up the coast. We're gonna make it to Canon Beach and stay there for the night. We'll see you there in Canon Beach.
See you there.
I'm farting already.
Oh.
Canon Beach, here we go. We posted up some chairs. We're just chilling on the beach. It's beautiful. There's just this big old rock out here. That is what the beach is famous for, is that rock. And we're gonna look at it. We're gonna sit here and look at it. The dogs are going bananas. They love the beach. They can just run around. The beaches here are just so long and wide and flat, and they can just run for days and chase as many people as they want.
It's a little cold out here, but it's really beautiful. I don't know what I'm saying.
So good.